Hi Yummy Boomers! Today I want to talk to you about planning out your social media posts and its importance. So what a lot of people do for their social media profiles is they try to come up with posts day to day. Now, although this makes it a little bit more organic, it also makes it more difficult and more stressful for people to create custom posts. And the reason is because they have to think of it on the fly, they have to come up with captions without really giving themselves the time to think about them. So I recommend planning out your posts ahead of time. Now, you can plan them out a week, 2 weeks, even a month in advance. I recommend planning stuff out anywhere from 1 week if you have some help to create all your posts for you. Or I recommend, if you're all alone, doing anywhere from 2 weeks to a month in advance. Now, this doesn't mean that if you've created the content and something comes up within that month that you really want to hop onto to be more timely and more relevant, that doesn't mean you can't take one of those pieces of content out of your running and move it to a later date so you can be more timely. But by creating all your content ahead of time, you actually take a lot of the pressure off of you to create meaningful content, good content. What I recommend doing is, before creating any of your content, is creating a sheet where you plan out, first you want to plan out your content themes. So this is the type of content that you're going to be creating. Instead of it focusing on individual posts, it's going to be like the types of posts that you're going to have. Basically, they're post ideas. So from those post ideas, by having them, you actually make it easier for you to create the individual posts. So once you have those ideas laid out, then you start laying out, okay, well, what are the posts that I can create based around these ideas? Once you've created posts based around those ideas and you know like what you want to create and you've listed them out, then what you're going to do is you're going to create them. So any videos that you want to create, you set that up. If you're working all alone, that might be selfie videos where you're holding your phone and you're using the front-facing camera on it to videotape yourself, and you can do videos that way. Another way is what I'm doing right now, and that is I actually have a camera on a tripod and I'm recording myself. Either way is good. They just provide a different aesthetic to it. So once you've created the videos, because the videos are more difficult, I recommend starting those out ahead of time. And I recommend using as much natural light as possible, so doing it earlier in the day can be a really beneficial thing because you have plenty of natural light. Once you've created the videos, then you put them on your computer, you make sure they're ready, but not all your posts need to be videos. Some of your posts can be images. And if you know that some of your posts are going to be images, then it's time to create the images. And the reason why I recommend creating the images after creating the videos is because some of your images might actually be based off of the videos. You might be doing it to be using certain images to promote a video. You might be using certain images to create you might be using a video to then create a blog post, and you are creating an image for that blog post. It could be any number of things, but I recommend doing the images last because they're a bit more, like, you can be quicker with images than you can with video. Video is a bit more challenging and a bit more time consuming, so I definitely recommend focusing on the video first and then doing everything else, because from video you can create a lot of other stuff. Once you have all the videos done, if you're only doing a week, that's fine. 2 weeks is better. Doing it a month is fantastic. It just alleviates some of that stress for you. Once you've done that, then you can create all the rest of your content. Once all your content is created, you just schedule it out. What gets launched on what platform when? Meaning, are you going to have a video post that's going to be launched on Monday on Facebook, and then another image post is going to launch that same Monday on Instagram? And what time are they going to launch? Are they going to launch early in the morning, like 7 a.m. to catch those early birds? Are they going to be posted at noon when more people are on lunch and are active on social media while they're on lunch? Or are you going to do it in the evening? Decide when you're going to post them and plan everything out ahead of time. It's going to make things a lot easier for you. All right, that's going to be it for today. Have a good one, and I hope this was useful.